You probably should take this off and you can see how wrinkled the front of this dash panel is.
Underneath of that piece of wood that I put in there yesterday, the front of the dash was incredibly wrinkled, and we just can't get it off because all of the instruments are attached to the back. It just would have been way too much work. So I cut this nice piece of cherry that was left over and put some studs in it that will pull in real tight. But that Stitch is trying to figure out, she doesn't, that's what's left of the crocodile print. It's not crocodile. What is it? It's green. It's shagreen. I don't know what that is. It looks like crocodile to me. So she's just gonna kind of do something on the ends here and see how much nicer that looks. That's much better. Playing around with either doing the black ends or extend it with the shagreen.
But I added just these little ends of black, which the rest of the dash is black. So
you know what? That's a nice detail.
Yeah, and I'm just waiting for the contact cement to dry. I put a real thin layer of this foam on here, and now I'm waiting for that to dry. I've got this side stapled, the underside stapled, but then this wall.
Well, that sharpness actually turned out to be a detail.
So, you know, that happens.
Yeah, okay. That tucks around. That's going good.
Yeah, well, this is like four-way stretch vinyl.
Explain four-way stretch, please.
Four-way stretch vinyl has the capability of stretching in 4 directions, diagonally, horizontally, vertically. And it's used a lot.
That's 3 directions.
1, 2, 3, 4. And it is used quite often in the water sports, ATV, whatever genre for the seats in these things, in these vehicles. So
yeah, it goes
it's just
right
very
around
pliable. I have to staple that into the frame, but
okay.
Yeah, it does. See how it's just nice.
It is nice. Let's staple.
Not yet.
You ever staple your finger?
Yeah.
Really?
I did. Yeah. Funny little story. I was doing something like this, quite thin, on the back of some like office type furniture chairs that had to be stapled in on the edge here, which then seated inside of a frame, a wood frame. And I'm stapling away, and our daughter came to visit, and she said, "Oh, Mom, you're going to staple your thumb." I said, "No, I'm not." The very next day, what did I do?
You stapled your thumb.
I ran a staple right into my thumb, and when I pulled it out, it just bled like I had cut myself.
Like
you know,
severed a thumb.
Yeah,
oh,
it was
man.
crazy. Yeah.
I probably knew that story.
Yeah,
that looks
you
good.
probably did.
Looks real good. That is like 4 feet of real ugliness right there. Bad. Good.